I ordered the needle threader with cutter. So I thought I ordered 2 of these. Or are they 2 in a package? Is that what it means? Because it says 2 pieces time. Oh, it's 2 pieces in a package. Sorry. Okay. So this is a thread cutter and thread needle threader. So I thought this is going to be great in my multiple sewing kits and for traveling. So you don't have to carry around scissors if you're on an airplane, let's say. You could just have to slide the thread into this little space here and it cuts the thread. And it threads your needles at the same time. It's very small, very portable. So I thought that was going to be a fun little gadget. And so I got that. I got that. Oh, this looked like it would save my fingers. This is a seam presser, a wood seam presser, and the idea is that you use this little piece of wood to press down an open seam as you iron. And I know it's just a piece of wood, but it's just got the right angle. It's got a little hole here so you can put a little thread or ribbon to hang it. It really is just a piece of wood. But it's got the right angle for pushing the seam open. And since they were half price, that's why I ordered this, because up until now, I've just been using my fingers or a wooden spoon or a wooden ruler, and it's been working just fine. But you know what? After all these years of burning the tips of my fingers, I just thought I deserve a little bit of luxury, so I ordered 2 of these. And these are regular $5.49, so the fact that I got them at half price means that I ordered 2. So I have one for my upstairs crafting and one for my downstairs sewing. So these point protectors, these you put on the ends of your knitting needles, or I even put them on the ends of my crochet hook sometimes, or on scissors. I even put these on pencils, just to protect myself from stabbing myself with something, and also to protect the point of whatever it is I'm trying to protect. So that's what they are. They're just little caps to put on the ends of things to keep the needle from stabbing you or stabbing through your bag or whatever. So these were $2.80. And these are the small ones. Oh, were there different sizes? Oh, shoot. I should have ordered some bigger ones. That's what I really need. No, I have some bigger ones. No, well, whatever. Okay, I got these. I also ordered some hooks and eyes because they're white. These are white. I don't have any in white. I have lots of hooks and eyes in black and silver, but when I saw there were some white ones available, I jumped on that because, like I said, I don't have any, and there are times when I could use this either in the clothing that I sew or other projects. And yeah, so these were $1.75. So yeah. So see, full price $3.99, and they were $1.75 for this one-day sale. So I'm happy. Oh, I got this. This I thought would be good for my guys. And well, me too. It's a fix a button refill. That's what this is. It's a, oh, you need a tool. Dang. I don't have the tool. Oh. I thought I could use this without the tool. Fix a button. That's not what I thought it was. I thought this was fix a button if you don't have a needle and thread. Darn. Okay, so there's a little tool where you could use these to attach buttons without sewing them. That's what this is. I thought this was something else. Okay, so I got that. These were only $1.50, thank goodness. Okay. I will try to use these without the tool, the little tool that apparently you need. I'll see if I can use these without that tool. Okay. Next, a buttonhole spacer. Oh, this is funny. I hauled in the Value Village haul not too long ago. I found this piece in my bag. This piece was missing. That's funny. So now I have the whole thing. So it's just to help you space the buttonholes on your sewing project. Don't really need this, but I did not have one, so I got myself one. And this was just $1.50. So why not? Oh, it seems that I have a... Oh, this is an adhesive measuring tape. Oh yes. Is like a big sticker with measurements on it. And yes. So you get like, it's like if you had a measuring tape and you glued it to your table, but this is just the sticker. So this is great to use on the edge of your desk, your table, or whatever. So you have a ruler, but that's flat, just like you would have this cutting mat, or you have a cutting mat. If you have a cutting mat, then you have a ruler on it. But sometimes, you know, it's just nice to have an extra ruler. And I use this tape on my big cutting table downstairs that I have in my basement. So I wanted some more of that tape because I do use it, and after a while it gets kind of grungy and I want to change it. So this was only $2.25, and the length and total is 60 inches, and you get one of them in here for $2.25. So this stuff's not cheap, so that's why, because I could get it in the sale, I got it. I ordered the collar stays. These are for shirts, the collars of shirts, to make sure they keep a nice point. And I mostly got these for my hubby because he does use these when he wears his dress shirts. So I got that mostly for him. And the collar stays. Collar stays were $1.25. The 10 large pearl head pins. So head pins, the type that women used to use to attach their hats, to hold the hats to their head, or still do in some like in some weddings, you see that. So these were $1.50. I got a package of purse feet. Did you know there were feet for purses? Sometimes you buy a purse or bag and it will have the little feet on it, like if you buy a nice quality bag, usually they'll have that. And I do have a bag that one of the little foot fell off, and yeah, the thing broke, so I can't really put it back on, so I'm hoping to fix my bag with that. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother, but it's a very nice bag and I like it. So, but these were on sale again for that one-day sale, so I got these for $1.85. Pretty cheap fix for my fancy bag. Oh, and the neat thing is that for those of you who are paper crafters, scrapbookers, these little feet install inside your bag, your purse, just like a brad, and there's like a little washer to hold it inside. So you stick this from the outside and you put the little round silver metal part on the inside of your bag, and then you split open the prongs just like a brad, a paper brad. Same principle. Okay. I know I recently hauled snaps in my haul from Value Village, but these were bigger, or a little bit bigger than what I hauled, and so these were only 90 cents. Tailor's awl, just because I misplaced one of my awls and I wanted to replace it because it fits perfectly in my drawer of my sewing table upstairs. and the other awl that I have is bulkier. So I just wanted to get a replacement. So it was only $1.50. So pretty happy about that. And it says here regular $3.29. See, that's the in-store price, but online, yeah, I got it for $3.50. And a laundry pen. Oh yes, I wanted a laundry pen. So this is supposed to stay permanent, so you can write, like, you know, somebody's name on the back of their clothing or something. I bought this because I was taking a class, and we needed, one of the things the teacher recommended was a permanent marking pen to make marks on our fabric. And actually, I didn't need to use one of these. I could just use a permanent ink pen. My Sharpie worked just as well. But yeah, I had this in my order because it was only $1, so now I have it. Okay, now time for the buttons, the funky buttons. The buttons that were 50% off. There was stuff at 30% and stuff at 50% for this one-day sale. I only bought the 50% off stuff. And I bought a lot, so it's enough. So there were some cute buttons that I couldn't resist because they're cats. So these kitty cat buttons, I ordered those. And the kitty cats, each of these, there's 2 buttons for $1.60. They are shank buttons, but they're just so funny. Funny cats. So I got that. And a bunch of these dress it up button sets. These are fun to use in all sorts of crafts. We can use them. People use buttons in their scrapbooking too. And these ones, oh my goodness, these are Barbie size buttons, micro mini round buttons. Look at this. This is so tiny, 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 tiny. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I remember my mom buying stuff like this to make my Barbie clothes. I swear. So if you're into sewing clothes for Barbie and you want the teeny tiny buttons, the brand Dress It Up makes them. Micro mini buttons. And yeah, these are a little hard to sew on, really. But they are so cute. So all the Dress It Up packages were $2.50, normally $5. So yeah, I got a few of them because I like them. So it seems like a lot for this, $2.50 for these, but it's hard to find. This is something hard to find. And I got the kitty cats, the fluffy chubby kitty cats. They're brown though, but that's okay. My cats are black. That's why I got these flat. They're fat, chubby, fluffy kitty cats, like mine. And I got the nostalgic treasures, like this kind of Victorian looking. So it's got a cameo. It's got the little Victorian boots, and a little angel here, or cherub. Very cute. I got the tiny primary color buttons for projects. I got the sewing room. So there's like a pair of scissors in here, measuring tape, some thimbles. I think there's no sewing machine. A needle, a mannequin. So these buttons, oh, vintage pearls. These are very pretty. I thought these would be pretty. Again, this is part going in my slow stitching kit that I'm making for myself, for my project. And here's some heirloom style. And there's my cat again. So these are not actual vintage, but they are reproductions, but they look very pretty. And my cat has two. Yeah. So I got a bunch of those buttons because they're fun. I saw this incredible cling tape on the website. It's not something I've used before. It says it's reusable and residue free. It says it's a tape that clings to itself. So yeah, it's like when I've seen, like when we buy stuff and it comes in this kind of tape and you can remove it and it kind of sticks again. So I just thought maybe that would be a good thing to try for me to, like they show it here, bundling fabrics or to wrap spools of thread. So I thought, well, why not? Because it was $2.95 instead of the full price, which would have been over $6. So I thought I would give this a try. There's quite a lot on this. There's over 15 meters on here, 15.2 meters. So that's more than 15 yards. It's over 16 yards, really. So, yeah. So I'm gonna give that a try. Oh, a new pressing cloth. I have the pressing cloth I am currently using in this room is actually just an old pillowcase. And so I just thought I would get myself a cloth, a pressing cloth. It's just a cloth, really. But it does protect your fabrics when you're ironing. So it protects your fabric from becoming shiny or getting scorched. You basically, if you use a good piece of cotton, tea towel or something like that, you get the same result. And yeah, so don't really need to buy this, but I just like to have it. It's something my mom always had, and it's something I like to have. So I got the pressing cloth because it was 50% off, and that means it was, so yeah, so normally this is $6. I got it for $3. So yeah, so piece of 100% cotton as a pressing cloth. Okay, now we are back to the threads. I did order a bunch of threads, types of threads that I think I didn't have in my collection, but I know I have a lot of thread already. Okay, so the silk thread was 50% off, so I did get myself some pretty colors, the pastel colors. I got this lovely pink, this lovely blue, and this lovely cream. I think it's cream. I'm calling it cream color. And they are 100% silk. They are very nice to sew with. And yeah, so these were $2.95 a piece. Yes, $6 normally for 100 meters of this thread. It's not cheap, but yeah, that's why I took advantage of the sale to get some pretty colors that I did not have in my stash. So I got those, and I'm really happy that I ordered those. I would have liked to order every color of the rainbow and more, but I already have a lot. Well, I don't have a lot. I have some silk threads in other colors, but these colors I did not have them. So I got those because they were $2.95 a piece. Now, some more fun threads that I ordered, some metallic. These are the Koeman metallic threads that were 50% off for that one day. And I got, what did I get? This one I think is called, one of them is called Variegated Spring. I think this one is the spring one. I think this is Variegated Spring. Those colors, they're beautiful. Beautiful colors. And this one I think is Variegated Blue Sky. And this one is variegated medley. So these are gorgeous threads. Can be used in your sewing machine or your hand sewing. And if you're going to use these in your sewing machine, I recommend using a needle made for metallic threads and to use a lubricant also, so you have a better stitching experience. And yeah, these are lovely when you use these in, these are threads that you want to show off. You're not hiding these threads. These are, same with this. This is the type of thread that will be seen. You want to show your stitching, basically. So, I know slow stitching is a big thing now, and those are great for that. And, okay. Oh, by the way, I just saw that this is called nude. This PG-13, people, but the color of my thread here is nude. Just putting it out there. Okay, some Koeman thread that I got. Is it this one? Some Koeman heavy duty top stitch thread. So this thread is thicker and it will show, usually like, think jeans. Think of your denim jeans where the gold or orange stitching shows, or the white stitching. Yeah, so that's what top stitching is. And got this pink, this rose color. My goal is to use these in slow stitching projects, so they will be visible. And so I got that. And I have some heavy duty thread already in my stash, but I did not have these colors. So got some of that. Now, what did I get here? Oh, this. This is just some sew all thread, multi-purpose thread that I like to use in the color eggshell. Just a couple spools of this. So these were $1.15, I believe. $1.18 each. So just a polyester thread that is used for general sewing. Just, it's good thread. So I use a lot of that color. So got that. Oh, some elastic thread. So I have some elastic thread. I have a lot of white in my stash, and I have some black. But I thought some red would be fun, and some navy for sewing with elastic. Yes, you can sew with elastic, and yes, you can I think you can use these in the sewing machine. Yeah, I think you can use these in the sewing machine or by hand. But by hand is usually usually easier. Okay. And those were $1. So $1 is pretty good for that. What do I have next to show you? Oh, I got some jean thread. This is we were talking about top stitching on jeans before. You can use this, or you can use, this one is made especially for working with denim. It's a nice strong thread. Goes well through when you use a good denim type needle and you're sewing denim on your sewing machine. That's a good thread for that. It's also a nice strong thread. It's a nice color. And this, I believe, yeah, and this is just some sew all thread, multi-purpose, big spool of white thread, because I use a lot of this. And right, yeah, So there's a lot of thread on here. There's 500 meters. Normally this would be $6. I got it for $3.50. So because I use a lot of this color, I use a lot of thread, I got some of that. And oh, and I did get some very inexpensive, like this is the store brand, or not really the store brand. It's Esprit. All the thread is by H.A. Kidd, the same people who bring us a lot of the notions. And this thread was very, very cheap. Yeah, these were 25 cents a spool. And I use this type of thread in some of my little craft projects, hand sewing projects too, and I got the pink because that was a color that I was low on. I don't use this thread for garment sewing, it's just a personal preference, but I do use it in my crafts. And then last, excuse me, kitty, okay. And then last but not least is the Koeman sparkle threads. Sparkle thread, sparkle, sparkle, sparkle thread. Okay, so these spools were $2.25 a piece. So normally they are $4.50. So these are the pretty colors I ordered. I got this, they call this purple. I got a silver. Copper, copper, and gold, and I got two of these, the multi sparkle thread. So I have a lot of nice things for getting my sewing on. So, and that's what I've been wanting to get back into my sewing, and I think I will be doing that with all the lovely things I've been purchasing for that. And if you would like to see any videos about sewing, whether it's slow stitching or it's machine stitching, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you're looking for, and I could make some. I just know that the type of, when I make a craft video, a DIY video, whatever craft it is I'm doing, those don't get watched that much. So it's, you know, it's hard for me to make a lot of videos that don't get watched. So yeah, just let me know in the comments what you think. And I will be using a lot of this stuff, but it takes me a long time to go through this. I have to feel inspired. I have to know what I'm doing, know what I want to do, and yeah, and I don't, so filming sewing projects is a lot tougher than filming other things that I do. So I hope you like this video. I hope you are inspired to try sewing or to get back into sewing. And if you like this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. Please like, comment, share. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell to be notified when I post new content. And until next time, stay crafty. Bye.